For starters, coach, just talk about the opportunity, being in the WNIT and the opportunity for more basketball.
Yeah, I think it's important to view this as an opportunity. It's a reward. I mean, our team has earned the right to play in the WNIT. I think it's a big deal, especially right now when our league only got one bid into the NCAA tournament. So I think being able to be the automatic qualifier and represent the Valley, I think it's a big deal, and that's how we're trying to approach this.
Have you guys had a chance to kind of decompress from over the weekend?
Yeah, so we traveled on Sunday, and then we came in for a light shoot-around on Monday, and before that shoot-around, we talked about what this meant and where everybody was mentally and physically, and I think it's hard. I think it's a delicate balance because your team is, wants something so bad, and they have this goal, and if they don't reach this goal, then you drop down and you're looking at something else. And so to be able to embrace that next opportunity, I think is tough sometimes. But I do believe that, coming out of workout on Monday, I thought our team was in good shape. I thought they had a good attitude towards it. It seemed very excited to be able to continue to play basketball.
How far did conversations get about potentially hosting and working with schedules, or did it even start?
Well, we knew right off the bat that we would not be able to host the first round due to the high school tournaments being in Springfield and in JQH Arena. So we knew, although there was great anticipation on getting the WNIT brackets, we knew that we would be on the road on that first round.
And speaking of that first road trip, pretty similar record between you guys, only I think one common opponent. What can you draw, if anything, from that?
Well, we've already started our film session on them, and I think just the size is not overwhelming. Their athleticism is very good. They've got a couple of big-time scorers, one a post player, one a guard. So I think their style of play is something that we've seen, and hopefully that will help us with some confidence, and we don't have to really make major overhauls to what we're doing to be able to go in and compete with this group. We've just got to go in and play well. It's easier said than done. This is a good basketball team. There's no doubt about it. I think, they're in the WNIT for a reason, and they can score, they can defend, and they'll be a tough opponent.
You talked about the kind of drop off of wanting something so much and then switching gears. What have you said to the team? Is there still that same motivation?
Well, we have never mentioned, or at least all season, we have not mentioned the WNIT to our team. I think, their mindset was the NCAA's. And so when we did have that discussion yesterday, we talked about just viewing it as an opportunity, viewing it and really just asking them where they were mentally. And the response was they still want to play. I don't want them to look at this as a chore. This is basketball. It should be fun. They should enjoy this. And so to really go into it with that kind of approach, and I felt really good about it. I know our seniors say they're grasping at anything and everything they can hang on to keep their season and careers going. So I know they're looking forward to playing. And our young players that just love basketball. So hopefully they're all looking at it as an opportunity and something that they can enjoy.
What's it mean? Well, first of all, if you can win, do you think they can come back here and host the next round, or what do you think?
I don't know. I think there's a bid put in, but that would obviously be an NIT thing that we'll either find out on Thursday before the game or Thursday after the game what the situation would be, provided we were able to win.
4 straight postseason berths for this team. It says something about the program and what you're building here.
Well, I think it's important to have those postseason opportunities and for our team to expect that, and that's where we need to be. And I'm really proud that we've been to 4 in a row. I'm really proud of this particular team. I talked to them yesterday about how proud I am of them, no matter what happens going forward. And no matter what happened in the Valley tournament, I was really proud of what they were able to do this year. And there are a lot of statistics that, we can throw at them and just really pat them on the back for a lot of things that they've done well. And, for the maturity, for their attitudes and how they've handled this year. They've been a joy to coach. They've been fun, I think, for our fans to watch. We may not have reached our ultimate goal, but I think this has been a successful team.
Cool.